So hello guys, and welcome back to another video in our channel. Welcome back to our show today. So today I want to make I want to give my brief talk and my brief analysis of the Carabao Cup clash. I know it's been late. It's been quite late for me to give my analysis on this, but I was going through some emotional I was just trying to recollect myself, to try to be much more calm, much more relaxed, so that I can be able to give you my unbiased opinion of the game. So I will not delve. I will try to delve tactically onto the whatever happened in the game, but I will just try to briefly touch on it. So first of all, I'm going to try and talk about the lineup. So the lineup was pretty much what everybody had expected it to be. But the lineup on the other side was not what we expected it to be. Liverpool actually had very many key players out. Players such as Szoboszlai, Mo Salah, Darwin Núñez, Diego Jota, Alisson, Trent Alexander-Arnold were key players for Liverpool who did not make this starting 11. So it begs to show how this game actually Chelsea bottled it in a very, very bad way. I will also try to talk about Mauricio Pochettino, and I will try to talk about his current state at Chelsea and what is the ownership doing and what is the manager doing. That is what I'm going to try and talk about. So when you look at Chelsea's lineup, what you're going to see is that Petrovic was in goal. Disasi and Colwell retained their partnership, which I think they really played well throughout the 90 minutes of the game. They defended set pieces quite well. I will not take anything from the defense. The defense did their job. Chilwell was also great. Yeah, I have to emphasize Chilwell was also great. He was winning a lot of aerial duels. Gusto was also quite remarkable. Fernandes and Caicedo were also good in midfield, looking at the way they were supposed to play. So I will not generally blame the back four and the two double pivots who played this game. Though Enzo Fernandez, I will blame him for failing to lay the ball for Cole Palmer to actually finish up that ball. So that is the only thing that I can blame Enzo Fernandez for. But entirely throughout the game, the main problem that we had again in this game is the attack. The attack really, really disappointed. And he was so scared dominating the ball. First of all, I was so shocked that we would be extremely pressed with the Liverpool substandard team. It's been close to around more than 6 months of him being here. Not even more than 6 months, more than 7 months of him being here, and we still can't play out from the back. These things are quite shocking. We cannot play from the back. How can't we play from the back? You've been here all this time. Remember, when we had Sarri, we knew how to easily break through teams through quick one-touch passes. With Pochettino, I don't see these kinds of movements. So first of all, we will be stifled in our defense. We could not even progress with the ball. And shocking enough, we are being stifled with a team that on paper we should be beating. The starters in Liverpool's team was probably Van Dijk and Konate, Andy Robertson, and Luis Diaz. Everybody else was just a sub, and McAllister and Endo. So we spent 230 million in the midfield, and still our midfield looked quite average against Liverpool's midfield. It was so shocking. I don't know what Pochettino actually kept in this game. We were dominated possession-wise with a team that lacked close to 6 of their starting 11. And this was really shocking. Liverpool also had very great chances in the game. So my question still lingers. Is Mauricio Pochettino the right person to take this club forward? And even what he said post-match was really shocking. You see, Jose Mourinho said this thing in 2019. When I remember that game, I watched it when Chelsea lost 4-0 away at Manchester United. And Frank Lampard started to talk about how the performance was good. Jose Mourinho said this: when big clubs start accepting defeats, that's when they stopped being big clubs. And that has been our mentality since 2019. It's okay, you played well. My friend, what matters is the win. You don't go to play well in finals. You go to win finals. So tactically, the way Mauricio Pochettino set up this thing was shocking. There was no adventure going forward. The team was quite scared of Liverpool because they conceded 4 goals against Liverpool at Anfield. But you need to be confident. You need to try. So there was no trial. In the first half, we were defending in a 4-4-2 block, deep block, and it was so scary. So did the manager set the team up to play weak, sitting back? Why were you sitting back? They don't have Mo Salah, they don't have Nunes, they don't have Szoboszlai. See, this is the problem that I have with Pochettino. So the approach of the game was pathetic. The approach on the game was pathetic. Now we move on to the next thing, and Liverpool's bench. We were actually outplayed by Liverpool's C team, not even B team. The B team was on the pitch. C team. So young under 21s were the ones who were playing Chelsea, and they dominated Chelsea in that extra time. I'm not just talking about the corner that Virgil van Dijk scored, which I really saw Mudryk was so lazy. You see, there was this player who was making an overlap, and Mudryk was not helping Gusto. So rather than Mudryk to track this run, Mudryk waits till the end so that he can make a sprinting, then concede a corner. Why do you concede a corner in the final places of a cup final? It was really, really horrible to watch. So that is what actually happened. We were outclassed with the Liverpool C team. This is now the 6th final at Wembley that we've lost. We are now going to play for the FA Cup. I don't even have any hope. I think for myself the season is just over. To add to that, the ownership likes a spy. The ownership is clueless. So this is what Pochettino said. He said that Baghdad contacted him. He encouraged him. They saw the game. They say they saw improvements. I don't know what improvements they saw. So these are the kinds of problems that I cannot talk about. These are problems that I really, really, really cannot talk about. So these are the problems that I'm saying. So can we try